After a few years being relegated to guest appearances and participations in crossover games, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles had returned to the beat-em-up genre with Shredder's Revenge. The title, developed by Tribute Games and published by DotEmu, is a clear homage to the old TMNT games, particularly Turtles in Time, with plenty of callbacks to the old titles. The premise of the game is simple. Shredder is back and is taking over Manhattan, and falls on the Turtles to save the day, fighting hordes of Foot Clan soldiers as well as plenty of bosses, from classics such as Bebop and Rocksteady to less known ones like Wingnut. The player will go through a multitude of stages set in streets, sewers, malls, and jungles, and each of these stages will have secrets and challenges for players that want to earn extra points and level up faster on their playthrough. The gameplay remains largely the same for people that play Turtles in Time, with the addition of special moves that cover a big area and allows you to take hordes of soldiers at once, and rolls that allow for a better recovery after getting knocked. The special moves consume a ninja power bar that players fill either by beating the enemies or by taunting, and filling up to the max and taunting will give players Radical Mode, which allows you to use special attacks non-stop. The addition of Splinter and April as playable characters are great, and give a more refreshing playthrough for players that are too familiar with the Turtles and would rather play a different character. Casey Jones is also unlocked after beating the game the first time. Despite having a more basic combat, Shredder's Revenge does make a good job of making all of these characters feel different, be it their movement, reach, or speed. Changing characters always require a little bit of adaptation and learning on how to better use each one of them.
What's up, Turtles? I'll have my revenge!
Bosses are challenging, but nothing that will really impede your progress, and this gets even more trivialized in multiplayer. Speaking of multiplayer, like its predecessors, TMT is a game better enjoyed with other people, be it with friends or people online. It is great to go through this game in a party. Single player is also enjoyable, but is something that is more recommended if the persons try to search for secrets or complete the stage's challenges. The pixel art style works to give players the feeling of playing a Turtles game from the 90s, but the developers did make an effort to give more flair to the visuals and animations of the game. On multiplayer, things can get very chaotic, and sometimes it can get difficult to keep track of where you are or what's happening when there are a bunch of foot soldiers on the screen with multiple special attacks going off at once. The stages are probably the weakest part. While you are going through different places, such as office buildings or malls, the color palette and visuals of some of the stages end up blending together, giving a feeling of sameness, mostly in the first half of the game. The music is also good. There are a few stellar tracks, but the other ones don't really stand out.
Any comments?
With the outstanding reception of Streets of Rage 4, also done by DotEmu, it feels like beat-em-up games are coming back, and Shredder's Revenge released at the right time to capitalize on that, being able to market itself as a return to form for older players, as well as appealing to new players with its fun combat. That said, the game does have issues. The secrets and challenges give a lot of points in some cases, but they don't really feel rewarding, so it feels like they were added more for completionist purposes. And the sameness of some of the levels made it feel like the game was dragging on, even though it is a short game. The pixel art style and callbacks to Turtles in Time makes it feels like the game is scared from stepping away from Turtles in Time shadow sometimes. But Shredder's Revenge is the right game at the right time, and I hope that with its success the developers get to push more original ideas into whatever comes next for the game. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, leave a comment below and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.